Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll see how to create a DigitalOcean droplet, and then we'll see how to install ErpNext, Frappe ErpNext, and then after it we'll install HRMS on it. And we'll be doing this with easy install script using Docker. Okay, so let's start without any delay. I'll create a Bangalore. I'll choose Bangalore as a location for droplet and Ubuntu as my operating system. I'll use basic plan, shared one, and yeah, I'll use 4 GB RAM, and yeah, I'll put in the password. I'll generate some password maybe. Let's keep it admin. Okay, I can't keep it admin. Let me see if there is some saved password. So let's keep this as the password. Okay, and yeah, I'll keep tag Frappe ErpNext HRMS. Okay, and it will create the droplet. Meanwhile, it's creating a droplet. Once it is created, we'll get the IP here and we'll do SSH using the password we have. So let's open the terminal, and we are in the terminal. So we have got the IP, and I'll do the command SSH root @this, and yes. Okay, I need to type yes, complete. And password is recently we copied, and I picked it up from the clipboard. And now what we need to do is we have SSH into it. Now for branch, this is what we are going to install Frappe. Okay, we are going to use the easy install process. It should be here somewhere. Yeah, so this is the easy install script process, and it's in GitHub, Frappe branch GitHub, you can check. So the script uses Docker, so we'll need to install Docker, and you can go to this page, install Ubuntu. Okay, how you come here? You come to manual, you come to Docker engine. Okay, Docker docs, and install Docker engine, and here you select Ubuntu, and here you will come here using apt repository. We'll set the apt repository. Let's run the command. Just copy paste. It's a straightforward process. While that is happening, you can copy this. So in this we'll install, in next step, what we have copied, we are going to install all the packages related to Docker. I have a separate video about it, so you can check it there. In this process I'm doing it in a one go, so it will be a fast process. Let me increase the font size. I think it's better now. So after that we'll pull up the hello world image for checking if our Docker is installed successfully. And yeah, it's pulling the image because it was not in local, and we can see hello from Docker, and it's a success installation. Now what we need to do is we need to pull up the easy install script using this command. And if I do ls, I see the ls easy install script. Now I'll copy this command, and here I'll change some things. I'm going to do a production install, and here I'll put in my email. This email is used for SSH. SSL, said HTTPS. Okay, registration, and I'll put in my email, and here I'll need to give in the site IP as the site, because we don't have a domain right now, so we are doing this. So now all the images are getting pulled that are required. All the required images are getting pulled. There are certain images. There are some queues, Redis for caching, and backend is there, scheduler is there, proxy is there. So yeah, different images. So now it's starting the images, containers from the images. So site is getting created at this. Okay, and Frappe is getting installed. After Frappe, it will install ErpNext. So now ErpNext is getting installed. So yeah, our current site is set to this, and we'll go to this, yeah, and click on advance and proceed. So we have it here. Now the default username for ErpNext is Frappe is administrator, and password is in password.txt, and we'll copy the password. So this is, so we copy and administrator, and here I'll paste the password. Yeah, it's saved. And we'll do some setup, basic setup, and full name Bhatt 97 shift@gmail.com. Password, let's copy the same password which we have in password.txt. Here I'll do Frappe. You can put in whatever you like. So it will set up the system and will be inside ErpNext. It will take some time, not much. Setup is complete, it's refreshing. Cool. So we have now ErpNext running, as you can see. Okay. Now what is the next step? Next step is installing HRMS. Now let's see. Okay, this is what we have all done. Now let's clear it. Now we have several containers running. Okay, and we'll use the command docker ps to list all the containers that are running. To install the app, we need to go inside our backend container, and our backend container we can see where it is. I'll need to expand it. Okay, here. So Frappe frontend one is the frontend container, Frappe backend one is the backend container. Now to enter inside the shell of the container, we'll do docker execute it, and we can put in the container name and then just do bash. It will open the bash. Now we are inside our container. You can see its ID is also there, 6D. Now if we do ls, we'll see there is a app folder, there is a sites folder. Now our current site is this. Okay, so we need to install HRMS in this site. Let's see. See, first we need to get the app. We have done install bench is done, ErpNext is done. Now we need to get the app. So for getting the app, we need to inside the bench directory, and this is a bench directory. So let's see how to check. Okay, let's not put it in this part, but yeah. So we see that it's a Frappe bench. Okay, now bench get app HRMS. So it will pull the app HRMS app from the directory. It will take some time, so bear it with me. So after we have pulled in the app, we'll do bench migrate. Okay, now we have done this, and we can see bench list apps. We have only two apps installed, Frappe and ErpNext. Now if we see bench version, it will give us HRMS also. So we have HRMS, we have pulled it, but we have not installed it. And to install it, we need to install it inside our site. But before that, let's restart our bench, and we can't do bench restart here. It doesn't work inside bench. Okay, so for that we need to restart this container. So what we'll do is I'll exit it. Okay, now we are back to our our machine, like over droplet. Now here I'll do docker restart. I'll Frappe backend one container I'll mention. Okay, it's restarted. Now what I'll do is like I'll go inside our backend container again. Now here what I'll do, I'll see what is my site ls. If I do ls, I'll see the directories in apps. We can check what is in apps. So we have ErpNext, Frappe and HRMS, but we need to install this HRMS inside our site. We can have multiple sites also, that's why we need to define in which sites we are installing. So this is our site name. It is same like we did it during the installation. We mentioned this as our site with our flag. Okay, so this is our site. Now what we need to do is we need to install bench here. We need to install the app here, HRMS here. So this is our command for that. So I'll do bench site and I'll paste the IP and install app HRMS. Now it's setting up the Frappe HR. Okay, patching existing data. And with this our Frappe HR is installed. So let's check it. We'll refresh or we'll refresh our site. I hit Control R, Command R in Mac, and here we have HR module. So yeah, we have successfully installed HRMS in our Frappe, in our DigitalOcean droplet. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it, and for more content related to programming or like Frappe, Docker, HRMS and all, stay tuned to this channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video, or maybe save it for later. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.